The beautiful city, the medieval city of York in North Yorkshire, disgraced itself once again with our wonderful royals. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Thank you so much for joining me. And that is a beautiful red pillow box at the side of me, a post box for those that don't know that particular expression. Love seeing them. I love looking to see whether they're going way back, of course, to the Victoria reign. There's still quite a few up and down, of course, our wonderful country with VR on them, absolutely. But soon they could all be changed if the Postal Service is still in business to our brand new, of course, King Charles. You know, when you think about it, they've recently been on strike, then they're not on strike. And really, how many people actually post things now? I'd love to know. Let me know as ever in the comments, because I think there's nothing better than receiving a card or a letter through post. It shows that somebody's put some attention to detail, a bit of caringness. Emails, so impersonal, or is it just me as ever? Back as ever also to your Breaking Royal story of the day. A lot of people wanted to know what did I think about this particular incident that occurred recently on a royal visit up to York in North Yorkshire. Wonderful King Charles III was making his first official visit to York since becoming king, and he was there to unveil a wonderful statue of Queen Elizabeth II. It's interesting to note because a lot of people were a little bit undecided by this particular statue, and here's the reason why. Statue of Queen Elizabeth II to be unveiled after her sad demise, and it's now in place at York Minster. The statue by Richard Bossons was unveiled by His Majesty King Charles III on a recent visit to the city. The King did state that it was a tribute to a life of extraordinary service and devotion. With all statues, though, it has its critics. If you recall back just around about 18 months ago now, they unveiled a statue of the late and beautiful Princess Diana by both of her sons, William and Harry, at Kensington Palace, and that really divided a lot of opinion. My personal thoughts are this: I think it's lovely to see a statue already up so quickly in, really a thank you to our late and wonderful monarch. And let's not forget, York Minster is an incredible place. If you've never been there, it's worth the visit alone. Mind your head on the doorway though. Yes, people were a lot smaller in that particular era, let me tell you. But it was this particular incident that shocked a lot of people. Sadly, there was a Green activist who decided to try and throw eggs at our king on, as I say, his very first visit. I have to say, King Charles never once flinched, and he was very quickly apprehended. But this hasn't gone down particularly well for the people of York. Not only was it a personal embarrassment, but if you recall earlier this year, they decided that they wished to have His Royal Highness, the Duke of York, Prince Andrew, his association with the city also removed. This was by a Liberal Democrat councillor. That's right. You have to remember, of course, is that the royal family are bigger than politics, as we've said many times. And a royal visit and a royal statue can bring so much business back into that city. And the fact that this, shall we say, rather uncouth gentleman, who clearly wanted his 15 minutes of fame, is not necessarily all there, as we say in the north. Let's not forget that this is Prince Charles, who was possibly one of the greenest royals you could possibly wish to meet. He was talking about green issues way back when he was 17. So consequently, for someone to receive such bad treatment on such a very special day as the unveiling of a beautiful statue in memory of his late mother and the dedicated service of our late monarch of 70 years to do that, well, as one could imagine, sadly for York, this is now what they're going to be remembered for some time to come. As ever, many people wish everybody concerned with that particular visit all the very best, and hope that this won't deter people from coming along to York Minster to see the statue in person. As ever, I'd love to know what you think to this particular story in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.